Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to American Truck Simulator. Good lord, it's a little loud out here in Springdale, Arkansas, ain't it? So anyways, I kind of slept on it and I had an idea. We're going to go walk over there to the bank in the morning when they open. We're going to go talk to the bank about improving our loan. Because, me personally, I think that might be time to get us a trailer, our own trailer. Now I'm thinking something simple, just a little flatbed trailer, nothing fancy, and go hauling with it. But yeah, well, I'm gonna go to the garage, runs through some numbers, and see what we can figure out. Let's fire up this old beast here. Good lord, she cold and loud. Definitely gonna wake up the neighborhood. We're gonna leave the old Western Star dealer here and head towards the garage here. So let me go crunch some numbers at the garage here. I'll meet y'all there. We're almost to the shop, guys. Just gotta get through this traffic light, and it is. Come on. Green flag racing. Turning on levered here. And here is our home sweet home base of operations. Oh, it don't look like much, but we'll get there. All the way up here. We can shut the lights off. Shut the engine down. Let's go in and check some numbers. Alrighty, guys, here we are at the detail here. As you can see, Fayetteville, our daily profit is $796,000. We're already up to 61% productivity on our management software here. We got a little printout summary of revenue and fuel. So yeah, we're cooking right along. So hopefully we can improve those numbers with the trailer. I know we haven't been at this very long in our venture, but I'm hoping that as they see our numbers in this management software have already improved upon themselves, hopefully they'll loan us a little bit of money. So I'll wait till morning time comes. Just catch me a little nap here, but I'll probably see y'all about, I don't know, plan on going up there at 8, probably 8:30, 9 o'clock with something, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. I have some exciting news. If you can't tell, we might be in an international dealer, but But the bank did approve us for the loan. So if we look right here, our money has increased to $44,000. That's what's left over between buying the trailer and everything. So emailed them back about 8:30 this morning. They emailed me back saying they want me to come in, bring all my financial records and stuff like that. Did that, driving record, everything that they required. Just because kind of a higher risk loan to somebody that's just getting started. So anyways, I was scouring and I found out that this international dealer in Little Rock, where we are, is a trailer dealer as well. So I was kind of cruising around. On that trailer website, you can build the trailer that you want. So I was kind of toying with that, and I kind of built the trailer that I wanted and seen what they had available. And this dealer had something almost identical to what I wanted. A little bit cheaper than what I wanted, but the only difference is it has steel wheels on it instead of some nicer wheels. No big deal. We can get those later on. But they said it's round back. I'll have to go through the delivery area over there, and it's right next to the reefer. It's the only flatbed trailer back there that they got. They said it was easier to go that way than it was to go through service. So, but I can come out the service exit entrance there. So we'll go get our trailer. We'll go take a look at what we got here. Let's pull on back here. So there's the reefer. It's supposed to be right next to it. Looks like they only carry ones with steelies on it. It's no big deal. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There is our trailer. Let's get hooked up to it, then I'll show you the sales sticker of what's been done to it. Let's get backed up to it here. Got up our suspension. Hopefully this is the last time we have to do that for a while. Oh, I just bashed my brand new trailer. Just what I wanted to do. Did not get that kingpin in the right spot. Nope, I missed it again. If only the bank could see how bad that idea might have been. There we go. Give the old tug test, hook it up. Jump out here and hook up our brand new trailer. Air up our suspension. And there it is. Yeah, I done bashed it into the curb. Let's pull up out of their way. And let's pull up out of their way here. Our very own trailer. I did ask them if I could use their parking lot to film in, and they said yeah, that is totally acceptable. They said I can even block off these parking spots up here because they're fixing to close anyways, so it won't be no big deal. Let's get our trailer over here and kind of go over what we got. Go ahead and park up right here. Go ahead and shut the truck off, and let's jump out and take a look. Okay, so let's get a gander at what we got going on here. So we got a 53 foot, so you can see, place single coil here. Not sure what that means. Anyways, got our chrome toolbox here, steel wheels with the Michelin's on it. Our trailer tech, just the basic rear end, basic mud flaps. Got the 22.5s on it. And I don't know if we can see too well underneath here, but this is a drop axle. This is our solid axle. This is actually a drop axle. So it'll make loading and unloading real easy. Just look at that view. Look at that. So that's the tour around the trailer there. To kind of give you an idea. So if we fire this back up, we'll hit the switch button, and as you can see, our air axle, our tag axle is going up. Cool beans. Alright, now that we've got our trailer, we gotta have a load for it. So let's jump on the old load board and see what we can get here in Little Rock. So if we do it price per distance, this one's paying $5 a mile, but it's just a short little run. We want big money. Look at there, $4.50 a mile. We're not sacrificing too much there, but looks like we're going to Dallas. Should have been there before. Clamshell buckets. It's a good little load. It's not 34,000 pounds. That's what it weighs. So I think, let's go back to price down, or we can go to Columbia, Missouri with some scaffolding, some dumpsters, Kansas City, Kansas. And I mean, our options are plentiful now. Look how many jobs. We've been here before where stuff was scarce. I guess they got a trailer shortage or something. Don't have much options. So hopefully we can definitely be rolling the big dough. It's taking the far side, Fort Smith. Anyways, I think we're going to take this one going to Dallas. We'll go down there and see what kind of jobs we can muster. Alrighty, let's hit this open road. We'll go ahead and roll this window up now before we forget. I do have a better microphone on the way as well, so the breathing will hopefully be subsided. Ordered it on Amazon. It'll be here, see, for me today, IRL Sunday. So it'll be here Monday, tomorrow. Don't know when this video is going out. I got the episode beforehand. I still got to edit. Come on, let me out. Come on, let me out. Cool. I totally just hopped the curb there. Of course, it wasn't a very good angle to swing out of there anyways. Did y'all see where in the news a truck driver had turned into oncoming traffic or something and caused a big wreck, major casualties? I mean, it's a really bad, really bad situation. Goodness. consume that today. That's what you want to begin your week with. I'm about to do the same thing in a video game. Not really. I wish they made the run-on lanes a little bit longer. That'd be nice. That is a really, really bad deal. Condolences out to the families. We are sorry for your loss. But that is just crazy. How neglectful a truck driver can be, because you can watch the dash cam video. He does not. He starts making the turn. He doesn't stop, make sure it's clear. Doesn't look. He just goes. To me, that's just we'll get our cruise at 70. That is just wild. And nowadays, if a car I can't get over, there's nothing I can do. It's a good thing it's a video game, or else I'd have to stop. Break the immersion a little bit. My brand new stinking trailer just got sideswiped. But like I said, I wish them on-ramps were a little bit... I couldn't get over. Don't know why the AI drivers kept coming. But I am 5 over the limit here. But nowadays, to get your CDL, you have to go through a driving school. You have to be taught how to drive that truck. And if he's driving that 18-wheeler, he apparently passed. Let's see if we can get over. I guess we don't need to get over, do we? No, not really. I think I'm in the wrong lane anyways. The either or line. But that's a scary thing to think. He passed the driving school to be able to drive that truck. Or you do have your permit phase, but you still got to take the classes, still got to do the book work, still take the driving test before you get on the road. Even with your permit, if I am correct. I'm only way over there, buddy. There we go, we found it. But that, to me, that's wild. How somebody can pass the CDL course and just a blatant disregard about respecting that truck, because you got to have some level of respect for that truck, for that cargo, to make sure it's clear. And not everybody can just get into a big truck and drive it. That ain't how the real world works. It's not how it works. Yes, semis do have a little bit bigger right-of-ways than cars, but it might be Might be the same, along the lines of the same situation I found myself in. No wreck or nothing. It was at a stoplight. Accidentally bumped my tag switch. Where is the job icon? I must be... Nope, it's way over there. Find it. Back here in the back. Let's pick up our cargo. Yep, that's the one we want going down to Dallas. We're gonna have to make a little bit more money per day, but we are still feasible. I will get backed in here. Hang on. I'm pulling this terminal right over here. This might be a little harder to do. We'll give the old college try here. Jackknife the trailer a little bit, just to clear them pallets on the ground and the building. And that wood beam too. No, I'm not going to clear the wood beam. Might have to back it in. There might be more room that way. Don't know. Might try to back in. This trailer's a little long. Come on. There it is. Goodness. You're right here in the middle. Good thing about this tag, it makes it a little bit more maneuverable because I'm not scooting a set of tires. Just have to watch that container over there. This might not be very feasible either. Oh, I'm not very close to that container. Might need to get closer to the building. Whoop. Oh, wrong gear. Ah. This is going to be struggle bus central, ain't it? Maybe we already got it in an angle here. Maybe we can hook it. I think we're gonna be able to do it this go here. Check our other mirror. Yep, we're still good over there. Ram that sucker straight in the side of the building. If only the back axle was the tag. This would make it a lot easier, maybe. We'll be a little more tail swing with it. Nothing on that side. Looking good. Still can't see nothing. Looks like we're doing alright. Looks like we're doing okie dokie. Chokey. Alright, let's... Oop, wrong button. And let's get loaded. Alrighty. Go ahead and pull out here. We'll check everything on the trailer. Even though it's a brand new trailer, we still need to check everything over. Make sure everything's good and chained and all the lights are working and stuff. Pull over and check everything here. Left turn. All the chicken lights are working. Left turn on the trailer's working. Yep. Okay. Let's do right turn. Truck's working. Trailer's working. Cool. We'll hit the old open highway here. Looks like we're doing alright on the go-go juice. You know, we might need to, while I'm thinking about it, we might need to take the weed log and see how long we're able to drive for. Looks like we drive for 11 hours. It's only going to take us 6. We'll be alright. Make a nighttime run. The old E-log says we're in the clear, so we'll be alright. Have them open up the gate for us. Is that tag going down? Yep, tag's down. Okay. It is clear. Alrighty. Yeah, that is a terrible deal. Similar situation I was in, just neglectful driver. So we're sitting at a traffic light, and there's 3 lanes of traffic in one direction. You have the left lane, which is turn left only. The middle lane, which is straight only, and then the right lane, which is either straight or right turn. And I'm like, and there's a set of railroad tracks, and I'm behind the railroad tracks because there's a truck and trailer in front of me, just pickup truck and trailer in front of me on the other side of the railroad tracks. Not gonna pull up. Do not ever sit on railroad tracks. Whatever you do, don't do it. I wasn't gonna do it. I'm sitting there, and there's a semi-truck in the left turn lane with his left turn signal on. Light turns green, pickup truck and trailer go. Then I start to go follow suit. About that time, the truck in the left turn lane hurries and turns his right turn signal on, and takes across both lanes of straightforward traffic. It wasn't a Swift driver before anybody makes that comment. It was not a Swift driver for once. I don't remember what the company was exactly now. It's been a while ago. But still, he was by himself in the truck because there's nobody in the passenger seat. So he's past the permit stage. So he's just out on the road by himself doing this. But he passed the CDL course. Which is beyond me. What would compose somebody in a sleeper truck with a 53-foot trailer to just whip across lanes of traffic? Same thing that happened in that wreck. He just whipped across lanes of traffic. His right-of-way does not extend that far. At all. He can kind of take up both lanes, but he's got to straddle the middle, swinging the far to his right lane. And then he can make, or if, say we're in these two lanes here, and I need to make a right-hand turn, I can take up both middle lanes, swing into the most left lane, keep my trailer in the right lane somewhat, and then swing on in and over. I have a wide swing radius, but like here we got 3 lanes of traffic. My right-of-way does not extend all 3 lanes. Passing the Capitol building, looks like. But that is terrible. And that's probably why truck drivers are one of the most hated people along with motorcycles. Is the 2 I hear most people say, oh, I hate motorcycle drivers, oh, I hate truck drivers. And in this case, both of them 2 truck drivers are the reason why. It's just, and also to me, as soon as they put an automatic in a semi-truck, that's when you quit being a truck driver and you're just a pedal pusher and a steering wheel jockey. That is it. Of course, there's some people that can't drive them. So all those that do drive an automatic truck, that ain't what I'm saying. I think you have to learn on a manual transmission truck to fully learn everything. And I don't think you should be able to go just pass class, get your CDL, and then hit the road after your whole permit. I think you just need to stick to local runs, nothing major, because this was over the road. It's I don't know. Yeah, I can stay in this lane, but it's terrible. It is plumb terrible. Turn the full Jake on. Another thing that grinds my gears is these bigger cities that have city ordinances about exhaust brakes, engine brakes, stuff to do with semis. Which I need to read the one from my hometown thoroughly to see how it is. See how it's worded, if it only applies to commercial vehicles or if it applies to every vehicle. Of course, it don't really get enforced. Most of the jobs are truck driving jobs here, whether you're hauling logs, chicken truck, chicken feed, turkey, whatever. This is like trucking central. almost of jobs or something to do with the trucking industry. So they can't use their trucks can't use their engine brakes within city limits. But hybrid cars and hybrid vehicles have built-in, like, they're not engine brakes, but theoretically it has a brake on the electric motor to help you slow down without hitting the brakes. If the city ordinances read that all vehicles are affected anything with an engine brake, my personal opinion, they need to start pulling all their hybrids and ticketing them every time one of them goes by with their brake on. Of course, it's hard to prove that, but there's a reason they're on the truck. It helps slow the truck down without using the brakes, which keeps wear and tear on brakes down, which then in turn, if there was an emergency situation, there's more lining to go through if we can use our engine brakes, theoretically. Of course, that's my little bitty soapbox. It probably doesn't make sense to most people, but that's just my thing. Of course, depending on what city we're in, whether we ignored the engine brake things. Of course, Dad's stance on it is, I will shut my engine brake off in city limits as soon as people keep mufflers on motorcycles, so they put mufflers on motorcycles. Motorcycles, some of them, especially the bigger Harleys, the bigger throaty V-twin motors, they sound great, but they are loud, and they're louder than some engine brakes are. And they can roll through town, depending on the state. Even though they might have mufflers on them, some of them are still loud, because there's not enough. You don't have enough room to put enough pipe there to actually quiet it down like you would a car. A car goes from the front to the back. There's plenty of room to let the airwaves slow down. You got cats. Another thing that I don't get, I don't think there's much emissions on a motorcycle of any sort. Of course, they probably don't burn very much fuel. Granted that, but I don't think there's any emissions on them. I just think there could be a lot of things done a little differently, or they should be done differently. I'm so glad I'm not governed at 65 mile an hour either. Oh, it's a way station. That's why. Please be green. Please be green. Please be green. Damn. Come on, driver. Lean in. Let me slip in the old rocking chair here. Oh, thank you, driver. Pull up here and see what these boys got to say. See how much I weigh. I want to know what total truck and trailer. We roughly know what the cargo weighs. Cargo weighs 34,000 pounds. Oh, nope. So we know the cargo's manifest supposed to weigh 300 pounds. We weigh 72 combined. 72,648. We'll have to do the conversion of that. Whoop, wrong button. I'll put up and see what our truck and trailer weighs empty. Of course, we ain't got full fuel either. This will be a rough estimate. At least we're under the 80,000 pound mark. Whoa. Another thing that I'd like to be incorporated into the game is log plates. Missouri has a plate for commercial vehicles called a log plate for hauling logs. Its stipulation is, which it could be set up in the game somehow, but in real life, you can drop down to 65. I'm still not there yet, but you can pick up a load of logs and not have to stop at a scale house no matter how much you weigh, as long as you measure in this imaginary little box. If it measures out, you're fine. You don't have to get weighed. So you could be grossing like, say, 95,000 pounds, which is overweight. You could be grossing that, as long as you measure out in that little imaginary box they got. You're clean legal. You could be overweight as long as you don't go out of this 150-mile radius. That's the only stipulation. You gotta stay in this 150-mile radius. Which that could be coded in the game, I'm not sure. It'd be kinda neat though. Another thing, I call it an E-log, even though it's the Route Advisor pop-up menu built in the base game. I wish when you got tired, you could do a convenience deal. Of course, you can't progress the load, you have to turn around and go back. Go to the next exit, turn around and go back to the nearest truck stop. I don't know if that could be incorporated in the game, or if before you like doze off, that's what they're trying to pull with that, or what the deal is. But that'd be my personal opinion. That'd be kind of neat. Might not have been smart idea to grab the gear quite yet. That'd be kind of neat to see in the game. Of course, they're trying to make a game where anybody can play it. I can see where they're coming from. Just might be a neat mod idea though. Might be a neat mod idea. Roll that window up. That wind's getting a little chilly here. Got our cruise set to 75. We might get there eventually. Probably 3 to 5 business days. Definitely need to see if we can get a little bump in horsepower maybe. See how much that would cost. See how much more horsepower we can get out of this big cam. Which is just a stock big cam 400. It ain't nothing. Ain't nothing special. another way station. Oh, is this one of them funky exit ones? Oh, well, I can bypass it anyways. I guess it don't matter. Get off that rumble strip. We're awake. Comby. Just looks like a little spot in the road just for a rest stop. Don't know if we're gonna close that gap or not, but I figured I'd aim to get over. It looks like we are. I don't know if trucks do this in real life, but it's acting like it's got an adaptive jake brake to it. I don't know if that's something that happens in real life or if that's just a game mechanic. Not 100% sure. Go ahead and get over. Of course, in real life, going down here towards Dallas, everybody should be breaking the speed limit. 65. Drop it down to. After 65. Good Lord. No wonder we can't get the mail on time. We done seen who USPS has hired. Guess I didn't have to get up. Well, I guess I did too. Big city of Dallas. Oh, they got dynamic billboards. Never noticed that before. Of course, I don't think I've ever been in downtown Dallas neither. 65. Of course, it don't really matter to us at this current minute. We weren't even doing the previous speed limit. No, I do have to get off here. This is the one thing that confuses the hell out of me. Is Dallas's vast exit system they got going here. See nobody coming. Ain't nobody coming. I just gotta get over anyways. Go and sucker tag back in. Shut that darn turn signal off. Let's see where they want it here. It's like somewhere smack dab in the middle. I think we already drug our tag up, didn't we? Let's see, what can we see here? I can't tell. Wait a minute. Does it? Yeah, we gotta go down here in the hole. The way it looks. I need to keep our jake turned down here. I might be wrong. It might be up on top. I ain't seen nothing roughly where they want this thing at. Good Lord. What have we got ourselves into? Yeah, no, that's right there. I guess they're gonna load them right there with that loader. The way it looks. I guess we could have came around that way straight off in. I wouldn't pay no attention. No. Guess they want to pulled in to unload these things. Go ahead and flick that jake off her. Scoot it over here for them better. Yep, he says that's good right there. Shut the truck off, flick the lights off. Unload. Of course, we did excellent. We try our best. Level 5. Can we get reloaded? We can go a little further now, or we can get some other ones. Oh, I guess I do have. Oh yeah, that's for box. I do have explosives, but I don't have the tanker search for any of that stuff. Let's we might go long distance so we can get some more money out of them. They can load us with a forklift back to Little Rock. We can go down to Houston. Go through Huntsville, Texas there. Outside of Houston, almost Galveston. And take that across town. I think we'll get up out of this hole and check the rest of the job boards and see what's going on. Flick our lights back on here and back out of this hole we're in. Back straight up. Roughly we can turn up that driveway there. I have backed into something. Well, that's no good. Can't see nothing out of this thing. Well, we swing and miss this time. I thought we brought that up already. We might not have. That might have dropped it down. Might have bumped it. Okay, now we can go up the hill. We don't want to have too much boost up and out of this hole, or else we'll spin and lose it. It's probably a good idea we came the other way. This is kind of sun. Yep, that's what I was talking about right there. You have a little parking area over here. You can park. I won't seize that opportunity. We'll look at the job board, see what everybody's offering, and go from there. Let's load up the old job board. We can go up to Salina, Kansas for 1900 up to Hot Springs, Del Rio, Little Rock, scaffolding to Wichita, some dumpsters, used pallets. Decisions. Decisions that might have to be made in the next episode. I think that's going to be the case because it's getting late here on a Sunday night for me. I think I will choose later, and I will meet y'all when we have a load. So anyways, I thank y'all for coming with me on this journey. Consider smashing that like button, hitting the subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and yeah, we will see y'all in the next one. I've been Boom. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you next time.